Yeah.
So here's the thing. Like, everybody at this table that just said that y'all weren't okay with that, yeah, that is so racist. That is supremacist to think that your race should only stay with your race.
You
And if a
didn't
white
ask
guy,
if
if
it
a
was
white guy,
racist or
if a
not,
white guy
though.
said the same thing, it would be perceived as racist or supremacist if a white guy said the same fucking thing.
But you didn't ask us. Do
I
we
asked
think
you, are
that?
you okay with interracial dating? Like, if you would support it, if you would say that, like, you would that you would want that.
And if you back door would have asked me, do you think that is racist? I would have been honest with you. Yes.
Yes,
Like, I would have been honest with you, but it's only because it's not that I care. It's that the fact that when you do say that is your preference and that's what you want to do, in the midst of it, you're downgrading a black woman. That is my problem. If
No,
that's
you're
your
not.
preference, I can't say that because
You're
I
not
can't.
downgrading a black woman just by
No,
saying a
no.
preference.
Listen. I'm not. I said you can say your preference, but a lot of people be like, "Oh, I date white women because black women don't." Boom, 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 boom. That's my experience. It happened to me so many times. Player, you should have just said you prefer Caucasians. I didn't ask you why.
Well, here, let me. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because shout out to Maya. She's the first girl that came on my show. She came on like 3 or 4 months ago, and she's getting married. She just got proposed to today. Shout out to her, and it's because of some of the advice that I gave her and shit. So, and shout out to her. But guess what? She's getting married to. She's a black girl, a tall black girl, and she's getting married now to a white guy,
Yeah, 'cause
a
white guys
short,
like black women.
a short white guy. Okay, I know. But what
They
I'm saying
liking
is, a lot of
us.
people though. But a lot of people would not like this. Like, if she posts this, I just saw a video today of a girl that I really like online, who's a black girl who talks a lot about red pill stuff and stuff like that. She just posted a clip with, you know who I'm talking about. She I forgot her name, but she just posted a clip with her white boyfriend. Yeah, she with her white boyfriend, and they're not even fully dating yet. She just did a little clip with him in it, and she got torn up in the comments by all of her black viewers.
Yes.
All of her black. That is racist and supremacist. It is fucked up. And I'm tired of seeing this shit all the time on the internet, because if the white people fucking did it, we would be screaming at them that they're racist, they're supremacists. Pearl got dragged and called a racist and all this shit whenever there's tons of black people that believe the same exact fucking shit. I hear it on my show every fucking episode. Every episode there's a black girl that says, "Oh, I only fuck with black men. Black men should only fuck with black
because
women."
that's their trauma, and that's why I
messed
say,
up.
as a race, that's each's own trauma that they dealt with for themselves. Serena Williams, is it Serena Williams married to a white man?
She is. Yeah.
She said a white man treated her better than a black man did. I know a lot of black women that said white men treat them better, because a white man know at the end of the day, baby, she black. She black with them naps. She black with them with that bonnet. She black with
that attitude.
F2. She's black, and they embrace that.
Yes.
But what we hear from our men, the black men that we lay with at night, is
it's too much.
I like other women. I like Hispanics,
So
or I like this because
there's a huge,
y'all don't do this.
there's a
this, and
huge
the third.
difference between
So
white
it's a-
men and black men. Okay, I got to break
It's
this
a
down again.
cultural
I got to
thing.
break this
It's
down.
a
It's a
cultural
cultural
thing. That's
thing,
what
but
I'm
it's
trying to
also
say.
about their options. Okay, once again, black men have so many options to all the races. I don't get this. Like, as a Hispanic dude, I don't really get a lot of options from white girls and black girls. It just doesn't happen. A black guy has way more options than me. Okay, so y'all got to realize
because of their strength,
it's sometimes,
their image.
yes. They have a lot of positives. There's a lot of things. They have a lot of good genetics that people want. I agree with all of it. I think that's all an okay thing. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is whenever you're trying to say that's like not that he shouldn't be doing that. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what we're saying. We're
you don't like it when the
within
black
our
women get put down, but the thing is,
that's
y'all
the-
don't
that's
have to
my
get
only
put down.
problem.
Y'all
That's
don't have to
my
get
only
put down.
problem.
Y'all can also go and date outside of the race, and you would be more successful.
That's
off it.
add to
fine,
that
but I
because-
want to build.
And that's fine if that's really what you want to build. But like I originally said, that's fine. I think there's tons of black women that want to be with black men. Be prepared for his options then, because he's highly sought after. His genetics are highly sought after.
Just don't come with a brain down. You can say your preference. You're entitled to your preference. You're entitled to who you want to love. But when you say, I heard somebody say, I don't date Mexicans because they all in cartel. But that's a lie. Like, that's like, why would you think that? So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not sitting here encouraging people to downgrade black women. I don't encourage that.
It's the brain down. It's the brain down. Say your preference.
But like you bringing that up, I'm not the type, or I'm not telling guys to ever do that type of stuff. I'm just giving you the reasons why. I'm telling you why black men are going to the other races. It's an easy thing.
But also, if you look at history,
it's not because they hate all black women. And like here's the thing also. The black community in America has gone through an insane amount of trauma, generational trauma because of y'all losing your culture, losing so much stuff because of slavery and everything.
So it has nothing to do with y'all. It has everything to do with the things that we are battling as a black community, because we've been divided.
But if we can meld it, if we can fix it, by melding together. America is already a melting pot. It's
Mm.
already a melting pot. The reason why we're the greatest
It's
country
not
in the
gonna be
world
fixed.
is
No,
arguing.
just be
I would
honest.
argue the reason why we're the greatest country in the world is because we're a melting pot. We need to keep mixing. There's nothing wrong with
It's
it.
not gonna. I'm gonna be honest with you. In reality, it's never gonna be fixed. Just like the history of America will never be fixed. Just like racism, Jim Crow laws, all of that. We thought it was gonna disappear.
If you want to
but
have
look where
that
we
kind
at.
of
It won't.
mentality,
But what I'm
that's
saying is,
horrible.
no. What I'm saying
There's
is,
a lot of people
what's
in the black community
already
that actually want to fix it, and they don't have that mentality. They're like, we're gonna do
No,
whatever the
what
fuck
I'm-
it takes to fix
No,
this
that's
shit.
what
That's
I'm
horrible
like
to
that.
think
But
that
when
way.
I say the whole entire systematic, I gotta understand I can only change what's in my environment. I can only control what's in my environment.
Mhm.
But in reality, did I ever think today that states will have these radical, systematic Jim Crow laws coming back? And I'm 24 years old. My grandmother experiences. I never thought that a day in my life. But that goes to show this system is their system. We can only change our
And you know what
day-to-day
would
life.
fucking destroy it? All those old fucking fat farts that are in the 1%
Facts.
white guys.
Facts.
If y'all fuck their kids,
Facts.
the fuck? Fucking
No,
mix,
facts.
fucking mix the races, and that
Facts.
issue is gone.
Facts.
What do y'all not see? That it's that simple.
No, I
and this
agree with
this
you.
hard stance, and this hard
put that
stance
pussy on a
of
white
I'm not
nigga.
gonna be with somebody that's not my race is horrible.
But let's
Wow,
say
that
this.
is absolutely
But
not
let's
my
say-
opinion right now. Like I am dating, and right now I'm talking to someone who is another race of mine. That's not black, obviously. And he's white. He's white.
Okay.
And I always date any race that is treating me well. I'm not gonna judge you
Thanks.
based off of black, white, Hispanic, whatever. And whenever I post it, the most men that get mad
It's
are
black
black
men.
men.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, why are you with this white boy? Why are you with this Hispanic
we need
boy?"
to stop making this
We
okay.
hate on
Hate
each
it.
other.
But this is the issue: is that it's okay and it's normal for people to react this
But
way. We
It's
got to
not.
stop letting that be normal. Whenever you see a friend that reacts that way to a comment or says anything, call them out. Say, why the fuck are you doing
That's
this?
so deep.
Like, have y'all seen The Little Mermaid?
I mean, I
hold on.
do
Have
get
y'all
it.
seen The Little Mermaid? Hold on.
It's a
Has
history
anybody
thing with us.
seen? Hold on. And I understand that, but like I said, melding the community together is what fixes it the most. Have any of y'all seen The Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Okay.
With Ariel.
Do y'all understand that in the cartoon? Did y'all remember the conversation that she had with her father? Do you remember whenever she talks about how she really likes the guy upstairs?
Kinda.
Okay, the biggest thing that he was getting mad about was he was saying they're savages. They're different from us.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the same as us. You can't be. The whole point of that conversation between her and her father is what the races deal with in interracial relationships. When this new movie comes out, and that's why the new Little Mermaid is black, and the guy is white.
It was a big controversy
but
behind it.
watch over this next few months. Watch over this next year. This is about to be one of the biggest fucking debates with the politics coming up. Race is about to be one of the biggest things that's going to be talked about, and it's because of these type of issues that I just brought up, and it's happening all the time, and nobody calls it out. Nobody says what I said just now, calling it racism and calling it supremacy.
Can I say this? How do you know? How do you know that we're not calling each other out on that? Because I'm gonna say this: as Black culture, we calling each other out.
You want to know how I know? Because I have an entire group, a giant Discord of men. There's one white guy in there, and everybody else is black. There's two Mexicans. Everybody else is black. And when we have these conversations, they tell me this is the first time they've ever even talked about this thing. This is the first time some of these things are ever even talked about. We're actually starting a show next week just because nobody talks about this shit. Nobody talks about the fetishization of black men. Nobody talks about how the powers that be are making this happen. So then y'all's community gets torn apart even more.
But you know,
nobody talks about the solution of y'all mixing to fix it. Nobody talks about this
because they don't know where the problem
let's
begins.
make all these
They
babies
don't know
black.
where the problem. They don't know where the problem began. That the problem began that when dark was in the field and light was in the house. When the master was effing the house, the mulatto.
But what is that? How does that have relevance?
The Caucasian woman hated the black woman for that.
How does this have? I understand the trauma. I understand everything in the history and all the bad stuff that has happened. But if we sit here and we always go back to the trauma, if we always go back to this pain and this trauma and all this stuff that's happened in the past, we're never going to move forward.
You have to know
gotta
the
let
why.
It go.
You have to know
I
the
already
why
told you the solution
and where
to
we
it.
at.
I already
And
told you the
then you
solution
can
to it.
discuss the solution. You have to understand
There's
why
only one solution: mix.
White
There's
women
only
and
one
black
solution,
women
mix.
are at war. I ain't gonna say war, but we are at battle with each other because it's like a get back. I took your black man. I'm white. I can do that.
Well,
then
that's race. Anybody who thinks that that's an issue is racist. Then, if a white woman is mad that you took her man, she's racist.
No,
Boom,
I'm saying, but this is like a deeper. It's deeper than just the surface that you were talking about.
All the shit talking would be ended really quick if people fucking knew what they were doing. But
Yeah.
most people don't think that it's racist or
They
supremacist to
don't.
say that shit.
Because
So
they don't understand the
if
true
you call it
definition
out,
of it.
exactly.
make a
So when
point.
people like me call it out, if I
don't
cause a
think it's
wave of a
racist.
bunch of people to start calling it
Mhm.
out, that's how
It's
we
a
make a
problem.
difference.
Yeah.
So-
we're not gonna have a difference if we all keep saying the same bullshit.
On this topic of interracial dating, I've looked at statistics, and statistically, black men mostly marry black women. I feel like right
and
now,
that's another thing. Yeah,
right now it's just pushed on us a lot, like in the magazines,
It's a
and the
vocal
bars and
minority.
Social
stuff,
media.
Social
The
Vocal
media.
that
Kardashians,
a lot of people
they use them a lot.
are dating
Oh, God.
outside of their race. So honestly, and then I honestly don't get the preference conversation, because I feel like some people just want to say their preferences when nobody asks them.
Yeah.
So, and then when it comes to, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like if you love someone, regardless of their skin tone, it is what it
exactly.
is. And then you can't really say, like, they took our black man, because how do you know you would want that black man?
Mm-hmm.
You never know. And then another thing is, some of these black men that get with these girls, they still treat her just as bad as
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably still be no
But
Pharaoh and Lily.
it's just a simple.
and Ling Ling.
You need the one who wants you. It's easy as that. You want who wants you.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you, and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.